Hi guys, whoever's watching this, I hope that your day's going fantastic, and I'm here to bring you another pull day. So I actually have two separate workouts added into this footage, and funny thing is, two workouts, both I missed recording biceps. First time was because my camera just died out. Second time, I was asked to stop filming, so it is what it is, but I do have an arm workout recorded, maybe the next video uploaded. So it'll be cool to see with the two separate workout footages. The one where I'm wearing a blue tank is the more recent one. The one where I'm wearing a black tank was the previous week. And it'll be neat to see how the body composition looks between, this is my second week training with the blue tank compared to my first week training with the black tank. And I'm even more excited to show how I'm looking now, my body composition, along with the strength progress and the athleticism progress. Every single week, almost every single day, I feel leaner. At the same time, I'm adding my weight back on. I'm getting stronger. My plan is to get uploading 2 workout videos a week and try to keep it more consistent with where I'm at the actual moment. This is at least a couple weeks back, so I've already made quite a few advances from this, so I want to try to keep the most up to date as possible. So this right here is again my warm-up, and I just want to testify how great doing stretching and yoga multiple times a day has been for me and my body, and how much it's literally is given back to me more than any other form of training ever. I feel my lifts feel smoother, I feel way more flexible, I just feel way more healthy, my joints feel better, everything of the sort. Just from simple, it could be from like 10 minutes when you wake up to 10 minutes at night can literally make the world of difference. Like I said, my shoulders were giving me so many problems from benching, etc. And now by warming up the shoulder rotator cuff, etc., it's almost already cleared up, and it's not even been a month. So right now I move into actually warming up my specific movements. So the shoulder gets used heavily, warming up the shoulder, trying to get blood flow into the shoulder, which will in turn help with injury prevention and also help with lifting. And then I move on to simulate doing a band row and a band pull down. Those are the two main movements with your back. You have your rowing and you have your pulling. So next clip is here I'm setting up the bands just for rowing, simulating the row at a much lighter weight than I would be doing if I was actually training. Here's another just form of a row, trying to get the blood flow in the back, and the band is good because it keeps constant tension on your back throughout the full range of motion. As much as I love free weights, for warming up, I choose the band because I feel like it's a little safer and you do get that constant tension on your muscle, where when you're doing free weights, a lot of times there'll be points throughout the movement, at the top of the movement and sometimes at the end of the movement, where that tension loses. Push-ups are also a part of my warm-up for a back day because I want to warm up, I want to keep a balance with my body. So if I'm doing back and working the back of my body, those muscles, I want to, in return, warm up the front as well, keep the body in a stable balance. Now here with the back with the pull-ups, I love pull-ups. I have different variations of pull-ups. They've been my main movement for my back days the last little bit here. Trying to again get a full stretch and squeeze at the top. They're feeling easier as well getting back into it. As my weight goes up, as long as I'm adding muscle, they should be easier, even though I'm adding on weight. And I'm going to stick with it. I want to stick with focusing on athleticism before I work in a solid strength program. I want to try to just shred down focus on being the best athlete I can, and then perhaps once I'm back around May 1st, I'll start running a legit strength program and then start legit trying to add on size. Right now, I'm just trying to be the most athletic and healthy as possible. And that's why one of the reasons why also I love pull-ups, because that full stretch, it gives you a stretch in your spine. It also stretches out your shoulders, and then it's just a natural movement for your body. And then it's great also at the same time for your forearms, your grip strength, your back, obviously your lats, back, working on back width, and at the same time your biceps as well. As I improve even more so, I will start adding weight, which will really just look like, to start, perhaps holding a 20-pound dumbbell with my feet. Later, I'll move on to adding plates to a weighted belt. And as you can tell here, I'm also changing now my hand position. Before I was going wide, now I'm going narrow. Narrow puts more emphasis on your arms. It also targets your back differently. So all these little cues and minor adjustments can really make a big difference in the long run. That's why form is so important. So you can have two people doing the same, even running the same program, but get dramatically different results if one of the individuals' form is way off and they're never doing the movements correctly and how they should be performed, compared to the person who is practicing proper form. Proper form will lead to not only the fastest growth and strength growth, but on top of that, and almost more importantly, it's just safer for your body. And like I've said in the past, the back is such a massive muscle that it really needs to be hit with different exercises and on different planes. So that's why I always make sure I do, little physique update for you guys. There it is. Oh, I need to not be so shaky. My apologies. But feeling good. Honestly, feeling good. Anyways, yeah, so I like to always have 2 pull downs. At least 2 different pull downs or pull ups. And then I'll always incorporate a minimum 2 different rows. And that's what I've been sticking to right now. Just the 4 of them. Slowly increasing the volume as I go. So at first I started off at, I believe, 3 sets per each exercise. Now I'm on to 5 sets per each exercise. Now probably most likely next back day I'll go to I'll add in another exercise. And that's a good way to like slowly increase your volume. And at the same time, some people just don't get like 5 sets for one exercise can be a lot, especially for some people who aren't used to it. So if you don't want to increase volume that way, simply add in another exercise. Like that's just as good. Sometimes even it's better to get the different variations for you. But anyways, this is a bent over row. Now, perhaps I should be a little bit more bent over in this. First time I've never done it with a Smith machine. I'm only doing it with a Smith machine because that's all this gym had. It didn't have just like a normal squat rack with barbell. Perhaps I should be a little bit more bent over, but at the same time, I'm more going for a 45-degree angle, not a 90-degree angle. So this is my last exercise of the day. T-bar row with support. I love this exercise. More of an old school exercise, but it feels great to actually still have that support, but it's still a free weight. So you still have that. But anyways, this will wrap up my commentary. I just want to give a quick thank you so much for all the support that I've already received. I greatly appreciate it all. And if you happen to make it to the end of the video, a like, a share would mean the world. Anyways, have a fantastic day.